supposed to stand up at 5:30 and I woke up at this time. But it was so stormy and it rained, so there was no need for getting up because I wanted to leave that early due to the weather and the heat. But now it's cooled down. Here the first kids are awake and running around and screaming. It's so terrible, and I'm surrounded now by families with kids. I really want to leave today. So. Good morning. Thanks God I left this awful camping site. It was really terrible and the worst place I've been in the last 2 or 3 years. And well, now I'm heading to another place, which is not that far. I think it's 12 or 15 kilometers, and it's not at a lake because I read some more reviews of other camping sites. They are more or less all the same. So I decided to leave this lake, which is anyway not a nice one. Some would say I'm in paradise. This bird just crashed together with a car and I really don't know what to do. The story with the dying stork kept me the entire day. I felt so helpless after this accident and I couldn't do a thing, just holding his head, and actually I started praying to the Gnani and asked for help and prayed the daily prayer I'm always doing, and I hoped that this will somehow help. And while I was talking to the police, then during the phone call actually the stork died, and it was great that the police anyway came and we talked a little bit, and but yeah, this story, you know, it was the second time that a big being was dying in my arms. The first time it was my dog, and I asked at that time the doctor to release him from his cancer pain, and I mean he couldn't stand anymore and he even couldn't pee anymore, but I still don't know if this was right. Yeah. And I'm really not sure if a being is dying, even ourselves, if it should be like that, and if the only thing we could do is being there, holding hands, being part of this process, but not being the death angel. And I had got today in the morning for a short moment the idea if I just should crack his neck, yeah, to release him, but I couldn't. I really couldn't do this, and I thought, no, I can't do it, and I felt so much better by just holding him and doing the prayer. And it's still in my mind. Maybe there was a plan that the two of us are meeting. And the evil woman who drove the car, she didn't stop. She even didn't stop. Namo Vitragai, Namo Ariantanam, Namo Sitalam, Namo Ayarianam, Namo Vasayanam, Namo Loye Saveshaunam, Esu Pancha Namokaro, Sava Vapanajano, Mangala Namcha Savashim, Padamam Havai Mangala. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Jai Satchidanand. Well, I arrived at the camping site. This one is also really large, but with a lot of trees. People have got space. It's not like in an ant colony, and it looks really very comfortable, very cozy. I'm really pissed. I'm hiking 15 kilometers and then you arrive there and they say no dogs. And then they say it's written somewhere on the website. But of course I'm not checking always every website, and in 5 years this is really the third camping site which says no to dogs. So this is very seldom and it's just stupid. I hate it and I hate them. The next camping site in the more or less correct direction is 11 kilometers away. So we have to hike there and well, forget the short hiking day. I'm just glad that it's not hot today, so it's not that bad, and it's early at the day, so it's also okay, but it just sucks. It doesn't matter if the villages at the Neusiedler See are here, some like this one, and all the other villages I passed through, they're looking all the same, all like this, incredible boring. Even the little villages in Berlin-Brandenburg are more charming than this region of Austria. I really don't like it. Behind those trees should be the camping site Pustersee. I had a phone call with them, so there will be no surprises like no dogs. Well, and the Hungarian border is also just around the corner. In the tree above my tent there is a pigeon in her nest. Either she will protect me or she will shit on me. This is the Pustersee, the Puster Lake, and they built the camping site around, and the water looks really clear, and at least you can swim here, because at the Neusiedler See swimming is almost not possible, because even 300 meters away from the camping site, also into the sea, the water is not deeper than 60 centimeters.